Yeah, you're broadening the question. You're trying to give a broader reply to the question. Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, RPN Singh's response to that. In a given situation where the argument against you is that you're putting the CBI under the thumb of the government and you're not willing to give up control, Mr. Prasad, would you like to respond to RPN?
No, let me put the reply in a larger perspective.
Yes.
Are we making this Lokpal only for a limited purpose? Or this is a kind of structural change we are introducing into the polity of the country for better governance, accountability and probity in the life of the country? Take the case of electoral reforms. TN session introduced those electoral reforms. There was opposition, but today a situation has come about that every election commissioner has to be fair. If he is not fair, then surely he is going to lose credibility. Are we going to ensure that the fight against corruption is through an instrument which has that credibility? And are we creating the legislative framework for that goal?
Sonia Gandhi said this is a fabulous piece of legislation. She said it's a fabulous piece of legislation. Where do you...
no, I'll have to see the fine print ourselves. But I want to assure the people of the country, as for the BJP and what Jay Panda said has a very valid point. Autonomy of the CBI is indeed very important. For BJP have said separate investigation, separate prosecution, director appointed by the Prime Minister, LOP and Lokpal, and also administrative accountability or supervision.
On all those points what we have heard is no. On all those points the answer is no.
If the answer is no, then the Parliament is the forum where we legislate all this. And if after all the bill shall be passed by the Parliament, it is the cabinet bill presently. Yes. When it comes for fine-tuning before the Parliament and the cleaning up by the Parliament, we will articulate, we will debate, we will push amendments.
But will Team Anna give you the time? They are agitating on the same time. You know the kind of pressure that builds upon Parliament. You know the pressure that builds on Parliament.
3 days are more than enough. Or not 3 days are enough. And we in the Parliament, my good friend Jay Panda is also sitting here, we learn to, after all, we enjoy being pressurized. That's what Parliament is about. After all, we have to respond to people's concern. And if the people of the country have a view, we have to respect that. And the objective is to have an effective Lokpal.
Well, provided the Congress is going to be flexible on it. Are you going to be flexible? Are you going to be flexible, RPN?
The Congress party is committed to a strong Lokpal. And when you read the draft tomorrow, when it is tabled, it is as Mrs. Sonia Gandhi has already expressed her views.
Okay,
the government is going to come up with a strong Lokpal. And I think there is no doubt.
Why go in circles, Mr. Singh? Mr. Singh, sorry, as you get your earpiece back, question is why are you going around in circles? Ravi Shankar Prasad has made a few very specific points tonight. You know, on what is a good Lokpal or not good Lokpal. Autonomy of the CBI, investigative wing, separation of the powers, inclusion of the Lokpal in the panel for the appointment of the CBI director.
Okay. See, I just don't like to speculate on the CBI, but I just want to ask one question.
To whom?
If the CBI what they're saying that it should be autonomous body, that if it is not controlled by anyone, do we live in a police state or do we live in a democratic setup? Do we need a thing which is absolutely autonomous? It doesn't report to anybody. So do we have a police state or do we have?
Okay, we're getting responses. Jay Panda is shaking his head. Ravi Shankar Prasad put up his hand. Hartosh wants to respond. We're getting responses. I'll first go to Jay Panda, then coming to Ravi Shankar Prasad. Let's get specific. We've said it always on Times Now. Let the debate get specific. The minister raises a question about whether we want this to be a police state. Jay Panda, would you like to respond first?
The Election Commission doesn't report to anyone. Has it become a police state? Okay. Do we not have fair elections? In fact, we have fair elections precisely because the Election Commission is empowered. If the reports that we hear about the CBI's autonomy not being assured in this new bill, then unfortunately the Lokpal will only be a recommending authority. It will not have the powers that a constitutional authority ought to have.
Ravi Shankar Prasad, your point, your response to Mr. Singh.
This whole question of reporting is a little exaggerated and also misplaced. After all, Law Minister replies to the query in the Parliament relating to the Election Commission. The Minister of Personnel replies to the query related to the Union Public Service Commission. Therefore, parliamentary accountability is there. Their performance is also, the report is placed before the Parliament. But what is important is, we as a member of parliament or the government cannot direct the CAC or the Chamber of Public Commission to make a particular selection or undertake a particular election in favor of the Congress party or the BJP as the case may be. Similarly, the rub is here. The transfer, posting.
Yes.
The Minister of Personnel, as Jay Panda rightly said, a particular DIG of CBI is approaching the role of a politician at a sensitive stage in case of disproportionate asset. We all know that. And lo and behold, he is transferred suddenly. These are important questions.
Look,
and they cannot be brushed under the carpet on the ground of accountability.
Mr. Prasad, the fact is today you cannot underplay the role of the BJP and the opposition parties. With Sonia Gandhi deciding today to back the cabinet-approved Lokpal bill, the consensus is the government is prepared. When RPN Singh is on the show tonight, he knows that his government is prepared for the political storm that the CBI provision might face. Only opposition...
I can only say, I trust the judgment of the parliament. And let me trust the flexibility, the sense of flexibility of the UPA government as they have shown. Because the larger issue is, are we going to have a proper, effective Lokpal or we are going to have a toothless one?
No, you
important issues.
Kiran Bedi, why did you say today? And I want you to say it while Ravi Shankar Prasad is here. Why did you say today? You appealed to BJP leaders Sushma Swaraj and Arun Jaitley to help getting the CBI out of government control. You said the BJP should join the Save CBI movement. Were you politicizing your campaign when you said that?
Not at all. Not at all. In fact, Arnab, this is all becoming music to my ears. What Jay is saying and what Mr. Shankar Prasad is saying is exactly what we wanted to hear. But this clarity is coming now. Today, this is the first time I'm getting this clarity on your show. Can you believe it? It's coming now. This is becoming so clear. We did not hear this clarity till now. I'm so grateful to Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad for giving this clarity. Jay has always been very clear, but Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad is clear today. And I think we've got the answer. I'm very happy to hear that BJP is for administrative control to be going to Lokpal. And I think we are achieving it. And on your question of Article 253, let me tell you, this is not the first time you will have a union bill. You've had it in Human Rights Commission. You've had it under Domestic Violence Act. Corruption is a crime.
No, but by inviting the BJP to join your Save CBI battle, haven't you turned the movement completely political today? Ms. Bedi.
I was not inviting. We were asking. We have been so far probing and asking. There's no invitation. They stand up on their own. BJP has its own constituency. They stand up on their own. But they're also part of civil society. So we were wondering how big this civil society would be. Some would be some would be members of political parties. Some would not be.
One second.
After all, we're all civil society.
Ravi Shankar Prasad, before I come to you, I want to go to Hartosh Bal, who's political editor of the Open magazine and has been a strong critic of many of the means and methods and aims of Team Anna for some time. Are they getting the upper hand, Hartosh? How are you seeing this building up now?
I think what we have committed to the people of this
country. Closely, if I may speak, Arnab, I'm rather perplexed by what I'm hearing today. The Congress has disappointed with a rather weak grievance redressal mechanism. They may disappoint with a weak Lokpal bill, but don't we trust Parliament? If we don't, we might as well disband our democracy. If the bill is weak, then we should trust Parliament to reject it. And if it works and Parliament accepts it, then I don't see what stand Kiran Bedi can take. And this will unfold before us. We do need a strong Lokpal bill, but we have to be clear about the way we get that Lokpal bill, and that's where the problem lies. Parliament does not have to explain itself to Kiran Bedi. Parliament will answer to what it thinks is right, and that is the way we should decide things.
RPN Singh also wanted to respond to you, Kiran Bedi. Yes, Mr. Singh, please go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. What we are
coming to you, Ravi Shankar Prasad, right now, after this, yes.
Yeah, we are going to get a strong Lokpal Ornob, and we'll place it before Parliament, and it's Parliament which is going to decide. We are not going to come out with a Lokpal bill which is going to please Team Anna. The bill is going to be made for the people of this country, and they have to decide
what
if
is the guarantee.
Lokpal, but we make a commitment.
What is the guarantee?
We have made a commitment. We have guaranteed, when our leaders have guaranteed that it's going to be a strong Lokpal, why do we need to look at them with suspicion? And if the bill is not here, then what Team Anna says this is the right bill and nothing else. It cannot be my way or no other way.